Big LOTTI gang, throw the fours up in the chat, bro. You already know the vibes. I know I look like I got mad energy right now, and it's cause I do. I got some good sleep last night. We're getting a later start on today because I had to get some rest after yesterday's leg day. If y'all ain't see yesterday's leg day, go ahead and check out day 2 of our big guard boot camp. You feel me? Today we hitting shoulders and arms. Nothing too crazy for the gym fit. You feel me? We got on the Nike sweats, Nike crew neck, Vapor Maxes, Nike socks. Nothing crazy except for the GBT tank on under. Y'all ain't gonna get to see that until I take the pump cover off. Yo, Russ, I still need that sponsor. I still need that GBT sponsor. You know, hit me up. I'm not gonna lie, when I throw this fit on, I be feeling like Dame from Creed 3. And I ain't gonna lie, like that's a conversation for a different time. Dame was a dog though. He might be one of my, nah, he already is one of my favorite Rocky characters. Rocky Creed franchise, however you categorize it. He might be top 3 for me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna waste too much time with this intro. We're gonna get to the gym. We're gonna get straight to work. I already drank my protein shake and had my breakfast for today. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, so we about to head over to the Y, back at Carey YMCA for today. Before y'all say anything in the comment section, I know I need a cut. I look like I don't care about myself right now. But that's because we too focused on this grind right now, bro. I know how it gets. It gets grimy, it gets ugly, it gets nasty. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Never fails. There we go. Now, y'all know what we waiting on.
So the first thing that we actually gonna do to start off this shoulder and arm routine is warm up the shoulders itself. We don't wanna pull nothing, we wanna make sure everything is loose and ready to go. Pause. What we doing is 10 shoulder raises in 4 different directions. 10 here. The crew neck. Love it. Now let's get to the real work. Our first workout, standing shoulder press. 4 sets of 10. Ain't no need to talk about it. Let's be about it.
As much as we are focusing on training the shoulders, we still want to make sure that we're strengthening our back, core, and posterior chain in the process. Feet are shoulder width apart for balance, but we're not pushing through our legs. The slight bend in the knees is just for stability, not for assistance.
Whew. So now we're moving into a barbell row, going 3 sets of 8, working these traps. Upright rows. Squeeze at the top, down slow.
The upright row is going to make sure that we're building the same strength and muscle in our upper back and shoulders. Keep your core tight and try not to rock.
All right, y'all. So next up, we got 3 variations of a standing dumbbell shoulder press in the same set. So the first set, it's an iso hold with each one, and it's one at a time. Alternating shoulder presses. 1, 2.
The alternating presses act as a good isometric workout for your shoulders, enhancing stabilization and durability to the muscles surrounding the joint.
Pump cover gonna have to come off at this point. I'm getting hot. Getting a good sweat going. Told y'all, GBT tank, make you feel different. Russ, I need that sponsorship. Going alternating into 2 right here. You know what I'm saying? So I call it a 1-2 shoulder press. 1, 2, 3. 4. All water tastes the same until they pay me to say otherwise. Actually dropping the weights. I just got done with the 50s, so now I'm moving down to the 40s. And it's a standing Arnold press
for 8. So we're here, controlling it, exploding up. Controlling it, exploding up. The Arnold press is beneficial because not only does it require control, but also attacks all 3 heads of the deltoid at once. All right, y'all know what time it is. Shout out to my boy Swole, because it's time to blow these shoulders up by spamming these lateral raises. 4 sets of 15. Rather than breaking down the form now, I'm just gonna play the clip from the workout page to give y'all insight on why I'm doing them like this. Roll the clip. For all my hoopers who wanna have control and power in the air, you have to know that your shoulders are essential for that. So if you wanna stop getting bodied on the court and you're not afraid to pick up the weights, let's get to work. Rotate the dumbbells forward and keep your arms at about a 45-degree angle to keep tension on the lateral deltoid. Keeping our wrists below our elbows, and we're not over rocking like this. Even though I'm using the 40s, it's still slow and controlled with minimal to no rocking. Ain't for the weak. It ain't for the weak. We're moving on to these bicep curls. I'm gonna break them down in the voiceover. These twisting bicep curls not only make sure that you're working the short and long head of the bicep, but also engage your forearms and improve your wrist mobility. Using a lightweight with high reps, we're gonna make sure that we're getting full contraction and lengthening in all the muscles. Pair that with these overhead dumbbell tricep extensions. Just because we're going through some push motions doesn't mean that we neglect targeting the triceps directly. Squeeze the dumbbells together to make sure you're keeping the muscles engaged throughout your whole set. Whew. Moving on to some heavy preacher's curls, and I'm not gonna lie, I definitely got humbled on this workout. The first rep was already a struggle, so I should have known that I wasn't gonna get another one. That was humbling. My ego definitely got the best of me on that one. I know it was supposed to be heavy, not that heavy. That one rep was a struggle. Now, I won't lie to you, my biceps are a problem area for me because my arms are so long. While the preacher curl does help you build strength and power, that's not necessarily the reason why I'm doing them. Simply put, I want bigger and more defined arms. If you want the same thing, push yourself, go heavy with these, and take advantage of the full range of motion. Now we're moving on to rope cable tricep extensions. If you can't palm a basketball, I suggest adding these to your workout routine. Hand size does play a factor, but so does grip strength. Grab the ropes just above the knobs as you go through your full range of motion to improve the grip strength in your forearms. Also, as I mentioned before, there's no rest point with cable exercises, so you're keeping the tension on the muscles throughout your whole set. Finish by dropping the weight and increasing your reps for some lightweight tricep extensions. Now we're more focused on durability and strengthening the tendons surrounding your elbows. See, now I was gonna come in and get shots up, but like I said earlier in the video, I had car trouble. And now pickup has started. Luckily, a couple of my college guys are in here. One of my old high school teammates. College guy, college guy, college guy, college guy. So it looks like the runs is gonna be good today. Even though I played yesterday, I think I'm about to go hoop now. We just gonna have to play through the fatigue and hopefully we can find a gym to get shots up later. Got to be able to adjust the plans because the work don't stop.
Yeah, I'm with y'all. Damn, bitch. Tony's out.
Since I couldn't get shots up, I wanted to focus on my shooting and my playmaking for today. I know y'all see the dime to start off the game. Now, I won't lie to you, coming fresh out the weight room, trying to find my toucher with my shot was a struggle. Legs were still feeling decent from yesterday, so I got bouncy for the one time. Hey! But that's not what we focusing on. I tried to get myself going in the mid-range to start, and I got a little kiss off the glass. Then I found the touch with my left hand with no problems. But threes were kicking my ass. I couldn't get shit to fall. Excuse my language, but this was pissing me off. I tried to let my arms loosen up a little more while focusing on playmaking. But then I couldn't even get my floaters to go, and these are usually my bread and butter. I didn't know what was going on with me. Hand-eye coordination and hand speed was there. I'm wrapping around, splitting double teams, and able to kick out to my teammates with no problems. But every time I spot up for a jumper, everything was short. I know it was because I was fresh out the weight room, but I still had to find a way to make it work. The way I look at it, shooting is mainly muscle memory. With that being said, you got to train the new muscles to get with the program. But at this point, I was 0 for 4 from the three-point line, and we wound up losing the game. I wasn't done, though. I was determined to find a way to make this work. The next game, I got myself going early by getting to the basket with a tough lay. That must have flipped a switch in me because I didn't miss for the rest of the day. Started pulling in the mid-range and showed off a little bit of a soft touch. Then I finally started getting my threes to fall. Real quick, some of y'all are gonna see where I'm pulling from and ask why didn't I just step in a little bit closer if my shot was short. That's because this is a high school three-point line. I do not play with the high school three-point line. I play with the professional three-point line. We in here to get better, not get comfortable for the moment. Pulling from the high school line is not gonna benefit me in the long run. We're treating this like live practice. So as you can see, I started getting my shots to fall and regain my touch. Now this last move to end the game was just tough. Split the double team with a high pickup and then a float to win it. At this point, I started feeling like my normal self again. Started the next game great, outrunning the break. And even though this lob felt awkward, it was still a tough finish though. Hey! Now I'd be wrong if I didn't show how my guys on the other team was getting buckets too. We was going back and forth for the majority of the game. Court vision is key. They not getting back on defense fast enough. Long pass for the dime. I won't lie though, I did get a little lazy on the defensive end. I don't know why I didn't jump with that. And this play right here shows why I suck at basketball. I don't know how I didn't finish that. Make matters even worse, they came down and hit a three right after. I tried to get my teammates involved to respond, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't like talking about them like this, but they was selling me on the low, bro. And no way they started throwing lobs on us like this. But it's all good. I knew my jumper was feeling good, so I came down and had to pull it for the one time. I'm mad that he tapped my knee while I was in the air trying to throw me off. But they immediately came right back. I don't even know how he made this layup. I thought I had a piece of that, but that was just a tough finish. I can't hate. So I had to come back and get one of my own. Hey! Even tried to take over with back-to-back buckets. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know how I got through this, but it was a tough lay with the left. But it definitely wasn't enough. I was exhausted. In hindsight being 2020, I should have been in heavier help for this play. And you could bet your ass I was definitely mad that we lost, but I was glad that I made this. Almost.
Tough comp. Jason, where you play in school? Where you play ball at?
It's not being on hoops.
Nah, no bullshit. Because they be thinking I'm capping when I say niggas is playing college ball. And when I come in here, I'll be hooping against college.
I was just playing. What was the score? Because I got a win.
This guy. We lost. They got us good on that one.
St. Rose in New York.
Where you play ball at, bro?
Oregon College.
West Alabama.
Done for the day. I'm trying to find a gym where I could get some shots up later on. If I wind up getting shots up, I'll record it and let y'all know. But if this is it.
I did wind up getting shots up, but I couldn't record it because of some drama that happened at the gym. That's another story for another time, though. It was just spot-up threes and spot-up mid-range shots for today.
Y'all already know the vibes. It's peace, love, and happiness to everybody. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss tomorrow's video. And until next time, which will be tomorrow, we out.